I have become very passionate about helping people develop and grow, and I love seeing my caregivers and my staff grow. I have a lot of longevity with our company, which I'm really super proud of, but so much of what we've been able to accomplish is the people that work with me. And so the team I have is probably the best team I've ever had. I'm just really proud of the managers and the caregivers who are working for me. And so one thing I kind of really proud of is that so many of my management team have actually started from basically the bottom. And so we look at all of our caregivers first. We like promoting from internally. And so many of the managers have moved up. So for example, I have one of our managers, she started as a caregiver. She worked for me for about 6 years as a caregiver. And she was a phenomenal caregiver, just phenomenal. And the longer she worked for us with all the training and everything, she became more and more of an advocate for her clients. And we started seeing just kind of a leadership personality coming out in her. And so we gave her an opportunity to become a case aide. And she worked for about a year as a case aide and really made a beautiful connection. And it was like you take that one caregiver and you want to try to find a way to clone them. This is the best way I found to clone them, is that I make them a case aide, and then they help me train all of the newer caregivers who are coming into this role and being in the field and helping them train them up to become a better caregiver. And so she worked as a case aide and has slowly moved her way all the way up into a lead management position in our company and having several steps up. If you were to look at each one of the managers in our offices, almost every single one of them has been in a different role and has moved and continued to grow throughout the company all the way up. So I have even our director of operations has moved her way up. She sat in 3 different seats on the way up to her position now. So I love being able to help them do that. Sometimes I dream a little bit too much for them, but when you see potential in somebody, it's really kind of fun to pour into them. We do a lot of one-on-one meetings with our management team and just kind of talking through what is your biggest hurdle that you're walking through, and helping them find ways to discover and be able to empower them to make decisions on behalf of the agency that they're an extension of me at this point. And it's really kind of nice to see them all grow and mature and become that.